More than 65 years after the historic World War II Battle of Iwo Jima, veterans are once again gathering in Wichita Falls for their reunion. Katie Crosby is live at the Holiday Inn by the Falls. And Katie, how's the turnout?
Well, Doug, unfortunately, every year the number of veterans present dwindles, but their spirits are still strong. And as you can see, there is an incredible turnout for this Mavericks barbecue. We hear the food is delicious as well. Earlier this afternoon, the veterans visited Shepherd Elementary School for what many of them say will no doubt be the highlight of their weekend. Call it a long overdue thank you, a hero's welcome that many members of the greatest generation never received when they returned from war.
They were saying thank you for, they were high-fiving us and shaking our hands, and they said nice flag. So because they liked when they saved our country. I was just saying I was happy to be there and saying hi and everything, shaking their hands, and then that's all. I just wave my flags and say yay, so they can know that I like them.
I get a few tears. I enjoy the kids. That's the main thing I come for is for this school reunion.
It's the greatest part of our whole reunion. It really is. Very moving.
With parents serving in the armed forces, the kids at Shepherd Elementary School understand sacrifice. Who in your family is in the military?
My dad, Eric Bavasso. So I want to give a round of applause to him.
Tell us what your dad does.
He's a fighter pilot. He flies T-6, and he used to fly a B-52.
And did he just get back from someplace?
Yes, from Afghanistan. He went to Iraq and Afghanistan.
What was that like, having him gone so long?
Kind of sad because, he was gone. You can't, really, you just kind of like lonely without him. We really, really missed him.
These veterans recall the loneliness and the fear.
The kamikaze plane was probably the worst thing. It was awful close to us.
As they fought overseas decades ago.
One Marine said, just as he was getting aboard the landing craft, he said, "What a beautiful day to die."
I can't express what it was like.
It didn't affect me till our 50th reunion here. And all of a sudden, just everything caught up to me. Kind of went to pieces for a few hours.
But if they want to remember what they were fighting for, all they have to do is look at these children's faces. What is it like to be free?
It's just fun. Actually, it's fun. Yeah, good. They are our friends, and they can help us when anything bad is near. So that's why we have heroes.
I don't know, I wouldn't miss it. I'll be here till I die.
Now, if you'd like to meet some of these American heroes, you are invited to a meet and greet tomorrow afternoon, along with a host of other activities this weekend.
You know, we cover lots and lots of stories about the men and women at Shepherd Air Force Base, and today one of our reporters got a chance to spend a day in the life of a pilot.
General Select David Peterson took Katie Crosby for a ride in the T-6 Texan trainer. And Katie, what was that like?
Doug, I would say it was exhilarating, it was intense, it was like nothing else I've ever experienced. And while my flight was just for fun, it gave me an entirely new respect for people who do this in real life.
Some people are just born to fly. As I went through safety training at Shepherd Air Force Base yesterday,
record is 2.4.
I'm not going to be setting any records here. I'll let you just remember what to do.
All right, mark, set, go.
Yes. I think I'd be dying right now.
it became evident that I am not one of those people.
Does everybody have this much trouble?
Despite my lack of natural ability, they patiently went through all the drills.
You're not scared of flying, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
They gave me a flight suit and boots, fitted me for a helmet, and let me try breathing through the mask. General Select David Peterson briefed me this morning.
It often helps if you do some of the flying.
No, you know I don't know anything about flying, right?
I know.
Okay.
Neither do I.
All kidding aside, I knew I was in good hands. Colonel Peterson has been flying since the year I was born. He fondly remembers his pilot training days.
It was great. It was, we tell folks it'll be the best year of their life and probably the toughest year of their life. And it's both of those. You make lifelong friends.
I also got some encouragement from a current student pilot.
All the hard work and studying and everything that goes into training, you think it's all going to be worth it in the end?
Absolutely. I mean, it already is. You know, there's certain days where maybe it wasn't that great of a flight, but you still got to fly.
And now I was getting that chance. We walked out on the flight line to our T6 where I found a pleasant surprise. My name appeared on the plane. After getting strapped in and reviewing final details, we were off. Throughout the next hour, Colonel Peterson showed me loops, rolls, and special maneuvers. Then we were back, and I was ready to gush.
I mean, we were doing 4.5 the whole time. Pretty standard.
Pulling Jesus crazy. And of course, it wouldn't have been the ultimate pilot experience without the traditional toss in the tank.
Totally worth it! Now I feel like a real pilot!
In the end, as much as I loved playing pilot for a day, I think I should keep my day job. Something tells me I wouldn't quite fit in.
And thanks so much to everyone at Shepherd for making this happen. There were so many people behind the scenes, and it was such a treat.
And such a treat to watch. That
Yeah,
was awesome.
thank
Thanks
you.
so much, Katie.
Calf wipe upper rope job. Manual. Manual.
They have a cockpit view of what could be the future of aviation.
It's got lots and lots of possibilities, and to be a part of that is pretty doggone exciting, I have to say.
Coming from Jay Carter Jr., mastermind of the Carter Personal Air Vehicle, pretty doggone exciting is right.
You know, I had a major museum come to us and say that someday this thing could be between the Wright Flyer and the Spirit of St. Louis, and I cried. The idea of being able to be involved in something like that and have that kind of a significance, that is the wildest dream.
Carter always believed in the possibilities, refused to give up hope, and has spent the last 16 years making the most of what he calls God-given talents.
Magnificent. It's neat. Really great stuff. Yeah.
Some of Carter's Ardmore High School class of 63 friends came to watch.
It's great that somebody from our class was smart enough to be able to do this.
They say they're proud.
It makes us all wish we'd followed our dreams like he had, yeah.
Carter says his aircraft can be scaled up for the military to carry Abrams tanks or bring 200 troops directly to a fight in rough terrain.
Which would totally change the way we do warfare.
Next step, install the wings to allow high-speed flights.
It's always exhilarating.
For now, it's one step closer to the dream.
You push a button and 1 second later you're 20 feet high. You go, whoa!
And to the day when Grandma and Grandpa can hop in a personal air vehicle to go visit the grandkids.
Wild ride. Everybody should have that ride.
A proud moment for a parent.
You bet. Really seeing this thing take off and being utilized by people all over the world and really making a contribution to aviation and to mankind. I mean, that's what motivates me.
Spoken like a true inventor.